Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 13th through the 19th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, for this reading I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, very interesting. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, I have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So with the Ace of Swords here, you actually have a couple of cards of victory here, Taurus, in this spread. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's victory after dealing with some challenges. So some Taurians, you're definitely going to be coming through successful with something, but maybe you've had to go through some challenges or overcome some obstacles first. The Ace of Swords can also represent truth, logic, clarity coming to you. So some of you could be hearing something, there could be communication coming in, there could be some sort of truth that is coming in, or clarity that's coming in for you, Taurus, this week. You definitely could be finding something out. The overall energy is the Knight of Swords. And so the Knight of Swords, you know, he can be a knight who wants to charge forward, who's sometimes in a hurry, so just take caution there. Something could be happening very quickly for some of you, because I think that previously some of you, maybe something was developing slowly or something was moving forward very slowly. So I think that that's why we have this Knight of Swords energy here for some of you this week. It's because things are picking up. Things are starting to happen for some of you. You're maybe receiving that truth or seeing something clearly, or you're coming out on top with something. And so now, energetically speaking, things are happening a little bit quicker. There definitely could be a small number of Taurians that maybe travel is significant this week. You could be definitely maybe traveling this week, or you might have to travel. Maybe this is for work for some of you. But we are starting out with the Hierophant. We do have the Hierophant with the Queen of Pentacles, which the Hierophant does represent your sign, Taurus. And then we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So definitely coming through very much in your element, very grounded, practical. You know, this is really good energy, along with the Knight of Swords energy. You know, also that logical energy as well. You know, he is someone who, depending on how you relate to his energy, yes, he can be someone who charges forward and rushes right into things. But he also, you know, he is the air energy. He is the swords energy. And so that air energy represents thought and logic, and someone who puts a lot of thought into something before moving forward. So I think that, you know, even though we have this energy here, because you also have your earth element here as well, and then you also do have the Knight of Pentacles, I think you're actually coming through very balanced this week. And so for many of you, you aren't rushing, you know, too quickly into something. Sometimes he can be someone who does that, but with this earth energy, you know, I do see you very grounded, and I don't think that you're rushing too quickly into something. I think that you've already waited. Maybe for some of you, you've already waited, and you know, you've had plenty of time to think about this. And so you know what it is that you're actually getting into. And I think that balance is a big theme here. I definitely see many of you very balanced. Now, with the Hierophant, some of you might have legal matters that are ongoing. There could be something going on with a large company or an institution, a bank, something like that. Maybe some of you have been waiting to sign a document or waiting on documents to be signed with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. That could be happening this week, definitely, because again, I see you coming through quite successful here. We have the Six of Rods. You also have the Ace of Swords. So I see you coming through successful with something this week, Taurus. And you also have these sixes. So when I have a lot of sixes in a spread, you know, it's speaking about harmony and balance. And for some of you, it's going to feel a lot lighter this week, especially if you have felt challenged previously or you've maybe felt out of balance. You're definitely moving towards feeling more balanced, more stable this week. Some of you could even be in the spotlight in some way with the Six of Rods and the Hierophant. Some of you may be within the company that you work for, and maybe that's why we have this energy here. There could be something going on within the workplace, and you could be in the spotlight, definitely. For some Taurians, you could be in the spotlight in some way. You know, all the attention is on you, and maybe it's happening very suddenly or you weren't expecting it. But, you know, I see this being a good thing. I see this being a good thing. And then for other Taurians, you know, again, maybe you have a legal matter that's ongoing, or maybe there was something going on with like the government or a bank. With the Six of Pentacles here, you could be receiving something that you were waiting on, maybe a signature or a loan, waiting on something to come through, and it could be coming through very quickly with this energy here, maybe when you least expect it. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, energetically speaking, you know, he's someone who takes baby steps. Also, energetically speaking, it's something that's happening very slowly, gradually. And then when you throw this energy into the mix, something is happening a lot quicker. So there definitely could be some Taurians that you're going from something happening gradually or taking its sweet time to something actually speeding up and happening a lot quicker. You know, what's interesting here is we have the Five of Rods, and then I have the Three of Swords. But then we have these sixes, so, and also these two cards of victory. So I think that some of you are maybe overcoming maybe a difficult situation, maybe within the workplace, or if this was a legal matter. Maybe you had a lot of competition around you with the Five of Rods. There could have been some mental frustration, some disappointment. Maybe there was some loss or some heartache associated with this. I definitely think that some of you felt challenged or you went through some challenging energies previously, but I think that this is what you're overcoming. This is definitely what you're overcoming. And you're moving away from, and again with the sixes, you're moving towards feeling more lighter and more balanced, and just the energy improving for you. So I think that this is all energy you're moving away from. And also with the Six of Cups here, the Six of Cups can represent closure. So there could have been a difficult situation that you went through, Taurus, previously, and this is some closure that's coming in for you now, for some of you, with the Six of Cups here. Maybe there even was a legal situation, maybe involving your children. This could be like a custody thing for some of you. And maybe it's been, you know, drawn out or dragging out for some of you, maybe taking a long time. And with this energy, things are maybe starting to happen a little bit quicker. But again, I feel like this is energy that you're leaving behind and you're actually coming through successful. And moving towards, you know, just feeling a lot lighter and like things are balancing out for you, and they're going to be a lot easier. And again, other Taurians, you definitely could be in the spotlight in some way. This could be happening very suddenly. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. What else does Taurus need to know? Please show me additional guidance for Taurus for this upcoming week. Additional guidance for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know? Please show me. Okay, wow, we actually have blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Okay. So for some of you, you are blossoming, you are just getting started. You do need to have patience with yourself and also the process, and don't give up. So even if some of you are in a hurry and maybe you want something to happen a lot more quicker than, you know, than how it is unfolding, just, you know, keep the faith, stay positive, because the energy will shift, and I do think that things are going to start to happen a lot quicker for you, Taurus. And also I think that this is a good confirmation here for you not to give up, that you are going to be successful, especially with these two cards, the Six of Rods and then also the Ace of Swords. So just keep the faith, stay positive, keep yourself grounded. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good week for you, Taurus. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you a wonderful week.